Yo, 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 yo. Check one, check two. We're good to go. Hi. Hold on. Bam. Hello. What are you doing back here? I thought I never just told you to show your face here again. It's good to have you back. Trying to send mixed signals. Just keep you guys on your toes. It's like the viewer equivalent of negging. How you doing? How are you all? It was Wednesday yesterday, so I didn't see you. I saw the back rooms. Jingle, jingle, jingle. I saw the back rooms with my lovely wife. I thought you said you'd be back at Pantheon. Huh? I'd be back at Pantheon? Pantheon's not for a while. If I wasn't back to a Pantheon, you wouldn't see me. Just period. B-Rose, thank you for 43 months. Atras, thank you for 16 months. Did you go to the PO box? I don't want to actually show it on camera because I don't know what address. I don't know if there's any addresses, but I did. I did. Good job, me, eh? A bit new. You have a wife. I know you from the Rats SMP. So that was 4 years ago. It's actually like 3.5, I think. But lovely to have you. I do have a wife. That's a recent development within the last 12 months. Any pronouns? Owen's wife. That shouldn't really be Blue Sky anymore. I feel like that should be Twitter, if you wouldn't mind, mods. Nearly a year. Nearly a year. Within the last year. Perhaps both. Perhaps both. I don't know if she posts on Blue Sky. Yeah, I didn't like date or anything. We just got married last year. Just went cold. Let's do this. Ceremony booked within the 2 hours. The whole family invited. Everyone responded immediately. Good to see you all. Lovely to have you here. I have a... You know what the world needs more of? Everybody said in unison. Men's thoughts on movies, obviously. So I made a Letterboxd account. It's Owen's Juice TV, in case you want to, for some reason, hear more of my thoughts. And there's 2 movies on there right now, The Odyssey and The Backrooms. I'm not going to go back and try and find every movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It's just starting from now. Go on then. If you're curious what I thought of The Backrooms or The Odyssey, there's spoilers in the reviews, but that's there. I watched Obsession as well. That's the only... I don't have time to go back and like review like Shutter Island, The Prestige, Catch Me If You Can, even Project Hail Mary. I might do Project Hail Mary because it's fresh on my mind. Let us know. Let us know in the comments. There used to be a time in my life when I would do like monthly Q&As for a YouTube channel that I used to have. And I gotta tell you, there's nothing more humbling than going and asking your friends to leave comments on your YouTube videos so you have questions to answer for your Q&A. So real, I think it's like a rite of passage for every content creator to go through that. Because I was a teenager and I was just like, I want to make it. I want to make it to the big leagues. But I shouldn't have been making Q&As. No one was asking. There was just A's. All I had was A's and no Q's. We're going to be playing some Minecraft today. But before that, I have some letters and a parcel to open. This one's to Luan because it says Luan on it. This one is to Owen because it says Owen on it. Isn't that so clear? I'm glad that I have capabilities to be able to read. Little lizard. Whoa! The Falling Fae. I'm going to try and not read this if it has something that I shouldn't read in it. I'm just going to read it slowly and read like one word ahead of what I'm pronouncing. Hope this card finds you well after the Juice-a-thon and your very deserved break. I wanted to express some words of gratitude and emphasis how kind and wonderful your community is. That's you guys! I've been a quieter presence, but during these super fun 16 days, I found myself interacting more and more, and for that I am so glad. I've been watching your streams and PAL content for a little while, and when Bannerful arrived as a student of medieval literature and Celtic myth and history of at university, I was beyond excited. Owen was an incredible character, and Bannerful is a credit to your research, creativity, and talent. All the details that made Owen who he was did not go unnoticed. That's good to hear. Yippee. Happy belated birthday. I hope the next trip around the sun brings goodness, joy, and fulfillment. Thanks, Fallen Fae, otherwise known as Trin. I think it's very kind of you. I love Owine too. Near and dear to my heart. This one actually does have an address on it that is not the PO box, so I gotta open this carefully. Hold on. This is by Rain Fox. Oh, and Rain Fox has proper sellotaped it. Do I have anything sharp? I'm gonna do that thing where you could easily just go and get some like scissors, but you're more determined to just do it without scissors.
Anxietycos Play 049 has gifted 1 subs to chat.
Oh, that was close. I almost ripped through the whole thing. I'm genuinely like red in the face because I just like got a rush of blood into my head. Oh, I was like a centimeter off of ripping that letter in half. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Okay, we're fine. Things are safe. What's all this? Okay. To give you some context, this was folded over, and rather than undoing the sellotape, I ripped along above the sellotape, and it was just about in line with where this was bent over. If only there was a solution to prevent that. It's a shame that that has to happen. To Owen, I've had this idea floating around since the very first Are We There Yet? You said you were going to get this made, but I have a crochet machine, so I could make this for you myself. So when you open the PO box again, I could not send this to you. Hope you like it and it makes you laugh. Thank you for the fantastic streams. Thank you, Rain Fox. I have absolutely no idea what is about to occur. It's a single package of tissue paper. Cry cut machine. Sorry, I read that quick as crochet machine. What the heck is a cry cut machine? I guess I'm about to find out. Oh, is it a t-shirt? Is it a t-shirt making thingy? Machine. You own a machine to do this? It cuts out paper. It's not pronter. Huh? Uh-huh. That's incredible. Made even better by the fact that I don't. I just don't. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Faithbox. Okay. Hold on. Let me change real quick. Hold on. Can you wear that when you eventually take your driver's test? I'm wearing it now. I'm wearing that now. And then the next time that I can wear it once today. And then the next time I can wear it is only when I've passed my driving test. Or when I do Are We There Yet? One of the two. Wait, this is like bang on my side. How did you do that? This is like bang on my size. That's crazy. It doesn't even feel like I've put on a different shirt from the one I was wearing. Well done. That's great. Thank you very much, Rainfox. If you do want to send anything to the PO box, I check it once every 2 weeks. Picked up my Holophone post today. Nice. You are most welcome. Thank you. All right, shall we do a little bit of progress? If you saw the going live notif, it's been 5 years. 5 years since the big...
That definitely looks like a guy who drives on UK roads.
I do drive on UK roads. It's been 5 years since Outsiders began. Quite a scary revelation to come across. 5 years since I went up that lift when I used to live in the old town. Before I moved house. Before I moved to Brighton. Before I really properly knew many of the Outsiders. Before I knew Luan. Yeah, pretty crazy. It is pretty mad. Okay. Let me do gaming. We can talk about that today if you guys want to, or we can just yap about things. Boop. Okay, hopefully this works. I have been AFK. How long's the PO box open? 3 months from when I posted the post about it being open. So whenever, if you go to the Twitter post of it, when I announced it, 3 months from then. Thank you, NPR. I've been AFKing. Here we are. I'm so used to testing on Pantheon, which I don't have my keybinds for. So I'm like pressing F5 to switch perspective and it's not working. I forgot about the voting on the dives, the numbers that I can get. Let's see what we can find. Hopefully there's some... Hopefully. I've only been AFK for like an hour. I can't believe that. This farm is so good. Wow. So this entire redstone farm is new to me. It's pretty sick. I'm kind of mad I didn't do it sooner, but never mind, eh? It also doubles as a gunpowder farm. Not as good as our other gunpowder farm, but... Well, honestly, it's probably just as good if I think about it properly. Right, we have our supplies. Let's get out of here. I could do that, Dally, but frankly, it's not too much of an effort for me to do anything else. Just do it by hand. What have you guys been up to today? Today, I was doing... All of my day went into doing one person's stuff for Pantheon. I believe it's this way. I made pancakes, had a tummy ache. Sorry to hear that. College work, drawing, playing Minecraft, reading, big sleep, resting before working. There. Spray painting. I love spray painting. You know, for a kid who used to enjoy both A, spray painting, and B, exploring places like urban exploration and going places that I shouldn't, I really just never, ever did like vandalism, spray paint, like tagging. Which is a good thing, I think. Because I wasn't interested in leaving a mark because it's illegal. Yeah, exactly. That's nice. I'm glad I didn't. Graffiti, yeah. But like, you know, you can do graffiti and it not be illegal as well. Where is the portal? I'm proper lost now. I've made a little bit of a blunder. I forgot which way home. User notice. Afterlaw. Need chords? Yes, please. Is it this? You can do graffiti without it being illegal by the thing that you're painting being something that's legal for you to paint. Like your own property. Or being hired to do it. 15,430. 15,430. 96. After climbing this once again, I'll be listening while I warm up. See you later, bye! I had to put the fan on, it was getting warm. Okay, so that's the farm. So which way is the... Oh, it's this way, it's this way, it's this way. It's towards this. you guys do that thing where when you're sending an email, you're like, okay, now I need to put an exclamation mark in so they know that I'm not like angry. Okay, I've now put 2 exclamation marks, 2 sentences ending in exclamation mark to back. They're gonna think I'm insane. Okay, I have to like now a full stop. This one ends in a full stop. Yeah, it's nice that that's like a human global experience. Regards. Doo-doo-doo. Can't use tone tags. Did I tell you guys about the time that very recently that I figured out that the person that I've been corresponding with about this new computer and the like deliverables is probably Gen Z because I opened one of the emails that they sent me with yippee. I think I did. I think we had this conversation. I was like, okay, now I know where I stand with you. This is great. Because it was yippee with 2 P's and 2 E's. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with saying yippee. But boomers don't say yippee. And dare I say, I think millennials would probably not even say yippee in an email. I think they've got too much office trauma of like not professionally acceptable. How else do you spell yippee? Just the like E's and the P's. No I's or Y's or anything apart from obviously the beginning. It was very nice. It was a very nice moment. I was like, okay, sick. I know that this person is going to be like prompt with replies, professional and polite. And they are. They were all of those things. This new computer, by the way, it has not had a problem since I moved the RAM, and their helpline has been really helpful in figuring out any other problems that it had. It should now be fine. I think we're smooth sailing from here on out. So I think it was mainly my fault. I think I just didn't do the due diligence of. I assume because it was a pre-built, I didn't need to do anything. Not quite the case. All right, let's shove that in here. And then we'll do this. Okay, we are in the final stretch of things needed. What computer is it? It's from CyberPower UK. It is an AMD, just chock-a-block full of that kind of stuff. Check out my TikTok. You'll get a bunch of specs for it soon. The deliverables actually need to be done within the like next 4 days. So, but it is a good PC. I'm just not good at keeping good PCs in good condition. Okay, there's another stack. Up. Okay. Well, we have all the observers we need. We have all the redstone for all the observers we need.
So glad you like the shirt. Oj TV support him was proper shaking when you opened it. I'm also pleased it made you laugh.
It was very good. Well done.
It
is. Very good. I've never been gifted a shirt before. I've gotten books. I've gotten little plastic ducks. I've got a lot of keychains. A lot of different art. Obviously, all very appreciated, but this is the first t-shirt. I'm really feeling positive about today's stream because I think we're going to be able to bash out basically the rest of the observers. And hopefully a large percentage of the bulbs as well. I'm gifting you a live horse. Inside of that live horse is a wooden horse. And inside of that fake wooden horse is Odysseus. How'd you know? Who told you? Who told you? Up, up, up. Yeah, I don't know. I just premonition. There's a man on the inside. That's good. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to San Diego. Which I can't believe. I don't think I've ever said those words. Okay, well, we are officially out of observers already. I'm going to need some more stone, I think. Get this guy a flashlight. I can't see anything. Do you think the Ithacans in the Trojan horse looked at each other's helmets and struggled not to laugh? Looked at each other's helmets? Why would you just think that they were like jostling around in there being like it looks silly. I can't talk about the Odyssey. I'm sorry. I'll spoil it. I'll spoil it. I don't know what else to do down there. Yeah, I'm excited for... Wait, I went too low. I'm excited for San Diego. For some like new opportunities. I've got some new stuff on the chopping block this year, which I'm pretty pumped for to try out and do. I've been like spending too much time on Twitter recently, always a bad idea. And the algorithm really knows that I like Greek mythology and the Odyssey and Odysseus and everything to do with that right now. But it keeps giving me, you guys will probably have seen, if you do follow me on Twitter, like just the stupidest takes that I'm like, this can't, the lack of media literacy is making me actually like lose my mind. I can't deal with it. And I can't say anything because I know that if I rear my head up, I'm sticking my head above the parapet. And I don't need one of those like 39k liked views that also invites, tweets that also invites like loads of criticism of people like retweeting being like, stupid idiot doesn't know XYZ or whatever. I don't know. It's bad. It's just bad. I just have to bite my tongue. There's only one thing worse than I don't have any shulker boxes. Oh wait, I do. There's only one thing worse than Twitter, which is film Twitter. Why do you blurg? Why do you say Z as Z? It's a British thing. When did I say Z in that sentence? You didn't? Then how did you... Oh, XYZ. I do say a lot. I do say XYZ a lot. I think that comes from my programming background. I use a lot of variables in like normal speaking, like everyday semantics. Shut up, Orc. Waste man. yeah, I said it. But Gen Z, yeah, I think that's because Gen Z was an Americanism. I think you guys came up with it. By you, I mean the Americans in chat. Look. Does anyone say Gen Z? Do I say Gen Z? I don't say Gen Z, do I? You said Gen Z. Oh man, now I don't know. You got me all turned around now. Wait, I do say Gen Z.
25.
Thank you for the 25 months, Hazy Fade, and the conversation change. How are you? 25 months. Wow. Quarter of a year. Crazy. Look at us now, eh? Oh man. I just want to talk about Pantheon, I'll be honest. It's literally all my day is. Day in, day out, I wake up, Pantheon. Pantheon, it's all Pantheon. My meetings are about Pantheon. My editing and coding is about Pantheon. My like sound direction, my lunches, my meetings again. All I'm doing every day. I just want to talk about Pantheon. I saw your comments in the few minutes that I get every day to do something that isn't Pantheon. I put towards either trying to figure out my finances or VODs. I had to beg Apo yesterday on call for us to announce when the first episode is earlier than was intended, because I was actually losing my mind. I was like, I can't be skirting around this much. Give me that back. There we go. Hey. And that is... No. It's not up to me to announce it. Man, I didn't know observers... Wow, my brain today. Observers are like so cobblestone hungry. We did all of that. We filled a whole shulker box and we still only get 3 stacks of observers. Absorbers. 2 of these. Okay, there we go. Let's go back to it. More like cobblestone. Wow. That's good stuff, that is. We've done it again. Round of applause, everyone. Oh, gosh. So, Phantomoan. Yeah, what is it about Phantomoan? Why do you like him so much? Cool dude, innit? Not really. He's kind of a rotter, isn't he? Alright, that's all done. Is he a wet sopping cat? I'd say the Jester is more of a wet sopping cat than the Phantom. He's like Jester, but worse, because he's so silly and evil and it but emotional struggles, but with emotional struggles. Obviously, the two characters are very similar to the point where, like, I'd almost forgotten that a lot of the cliches that I was riding off of on the Jester were already done with the Phantom. Like, the Jester and the Phantom are both very spiteful. They're both very manipulative. They're both, like, lawful evil. They say so many of the same things nearly verbatim. Yeah. Because it'd been basically 5 years, more like 4, by the time that I did the Jester, that I guess my brain had just forgotten about Phantom. I think there was a little bit of like Jekyll and Hyde in there as well. I really like the story of Jekyll and Hyde, even though the BBC did a dreadful job in actually adapting it. And I liked playing the like... What SMP was Jester? We don't know. We don't know anymore. It got lost to history. I asked my dad the other day and he said, we've forgotten. Oh. Phantomoan had to get rid of his attachments. This is true. He did have to make sacrifices, and that was kind of cool. I think any sacrifices that the Jester had to make weren't ones that he made willingly. So I guess that isn't really a sacrifice. That's just a robbing of something. Like, he lost a lot. But, like, a lot of the times it wasn't. That's just a loss, yeah. That's just getting knocked down. Oh, yeah, sorry. The D&D stream will happen when I have time to prep the ending. I'm sure you don't need to tell you why I haven't had time to do that. Oh, brother, dogs getting in the trash is like, it grinds my gears so much. Every time I would like come into the kitchen, I'd walk down the stairs when in Brighton and come to the kitchen, and Bagheera's like throwing it all around everywhere, and I'm like, why? Why do you do this, please? They live for the trash. He was sad and he made that everyone's problem, including himself. He was an interesting guy. He was an interesting guy. Cool. Got to wear a suit. That was cool. So a solution to make it. No, I did read it. I saw it the first time. Yeah, I just didn't read it out loud. Sorry. No, but yes, I understand. Oop. Oop. I think that's it. I can say it again if you want. Go on then. Go on then. I love how Owen hates everyone's treatment of Alibo, so the solution is to make it worse himself. That makes no sense. That is absolutely not canon. I think that's done. Hang on. Technically could do this here. That looks like it would be. This looks like it could have observers in it. Oop. 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 Okay, great. Calculated, though he's still my second favorite after Phantom / Bunny. Interesting, interesting. I've been playing a game called Raven's Watch with Luan. It's an old game that we used to play. It's not an old game. We used to play it a long while ago. We've just started playing it again. It's really cool because it's like, what if fairy tales were... What if you were playing a bullet hell roguelite, but like Hades, but all of the characters were fairy tales? So you have like the Pied Piper, Red, after Red Riding Hood can turn into like a werewolf, like her thing is she's a werewolf. You've got like the Snow Queen, you've got Romeo and Juliet, that kind of thing. You've got, who's the guy who, Pinocchio, Geppetto? Is that the name? Yeah, Geppetto. And it got me thinking, if you guys, whenever we play any kind of game, Luan and I always go like, what if this was an SMP? And then the next question to that is obviously, well, who would you be? What would your fairy tale be? And so I bring forwards to you, if you were in some kind of fairy tale SMP, I think I would be Pied Piper, just for the excuse of being able to bring out the tin whistle and go like, I feel like that would be fun. Okay, I think we are actually done now. I don't know what to do with these bits over here. Like these, I don't know. They're on the diagonal, so I can't really just do this. I guess I could. Put bulbs there. Yeah, I think it would look better with bulbs. You're right. Well, that's it then. No more observers. But yeah, what would fairy tale would you want to be, chat? there any like Grimm's fairy tales that particularly stick out to you? We're quite connected to Little Red Riding Hood. There's one of the most classic German children's tales. Yep, Shrek. Okay, all right. Red with a werewolf feature would be pretty sick. Very cool concept to be. Okay. I can't believe it, but the observers are finally done. Shall we see if the chunk loaders worked? That one song of the Twinkling Little Star. What is that name of that one again? You can say. Oh, it is kind of working, actually. This is a sizable amount. Gingerbread Man. That would be great. Rapunzel would be sick. I think you could get some really cool movement concepts. Like imagine Rapunzel, she can like right click a block and it creates a tether between her and the block, like with her hair. She like, and it like locks around this and then you can like swing. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Goldilocks getting 3 bear pets would be pretty cool. Hansel and Gretel would be an interesting, like, if you did, like, a duo with someone. The wolf from Three Little Pigs. Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, come on. Absolutely. You just, like, command nature, but to do it, you have to just roast beans on the ground. Okay. Next up, bulbs. Good thing we have a lot of redstone. Do we have that much? We have that much copper? We do have a trial chamber. Yep, that's gonna have to be it, isn't it? No, there's no more. There's no more. Do we have a second trial chamber that we haven't done anything with? That's just like sitting around. Not yet. Drat. Just the one. Okay. Well, I think we have the blaze rods. I'll be honest. We had an untouched section. We can go back and check. What I need is the copper. The bulbs will obviously help, but we have... okay, we have we have enough to make 4 stacks worth of bulbs. I don't know how many bulbs we need. See you later. I thought you said and die, Owen. I was like, whoa, okay. Do not call him a waste man. Noted. Bye, Portal. Surely you gamble and get a cartographer. Don't we have one? See you later, Portal. Bye. Will it point to the same one? Wait, these are librarians. Where'd he go? Where is he? What? Did he die? He can't have died. Oh. Whatever. Alright, let's go to the trial chamber. I remember the way, don't worry. Obviously. And Enderman must have picked up the block. True, he could have done. That's a good point. Direct east? What? This is a test. You passed? Yay! Oh no, now I'm going to be second guessing everything you're saying. Wait. I'm pretty certain that there is just a hole straight down somewhere around here. It would be good to mark this out, wouldn't it? Well, too bad. Guess we've got to swim down the Norway. Ah, here we go. Okay, let's not accidentally fall like 1,000 blocks downwards. There we go, great. Okay, so sure, it doesn't have a bunch of bulbs, but it do have... We should definitely do this first. It do. A little bit painful to be wasting all of this waxed copper, but whatever. Needs a must. So outside is 2? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I didn't need that. Teal. Ugh. Gross. Up, up, up. Up, 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 up. Are there any builds that needs that stage of copper? Yeah. Just yeah. But the good thing is, like, if I need that stage of copper, I can just use normal copper and then just leave it. I rarely ever need something to look like oxidized copper immediately when I place it down. I can just place it down and let it age. We can also find another trial chamber, yeah. There's many options out of this little rut that we're making ourselves here. Every one of these is technically a bulb. Because it's 3 of these to make 4. Because technically each of these is 1.25 bulbs. I don't know how many bulbs we need, as I mentioned earlier, but we'll figure it out. Are you planning on doing another series like Afterlife? Afterlife? You mean New Life? I'll be honest, the series like Afterlife... Oh, you got me doing it now. The series like New Life is the POW YouTube exclusives. Like, those work better. New Life was really fun, don't get me wrong. But I was the only dude doing lore like that. Because I hadn't had the opportunity to... I say work with those people, but really the extent of my working with those people was just like asking them to be in my episode for like 5 minutes. And they all kindly said yes, which is very nice. But I know all these people personally now. So if I wanted to do a YouTube series that was predominantly me, occasionally interspersed with like Joel Smallish Beans and Gemini Tay, I could just do the series by myself and then ask them to be in it. But like New Life had a fan base already due to Afterlife. Was it called that? Afterlife? X-Life? What was it called? And so it was like, well, I need to make the most of this. Let's go ahead and make this a big series. But now I don't need to do that because POW has the following and everybody else is just as locked in. So why don't we just do POW series from now on? I don't think if I was in another SMP that wasn't lore based that it would bang on my channel. Honestly, a fully scripted series from you again. I do have one. It's about 6 years old. It begins with O. I don't know if I've ever said the name of it. It's called Arc of a Phantom. No. It's like written beginning to end. No, wait. This isn't Outsiders. This isn't an Outsiders joke. I'm trying to... No, okay. It's called Otto SMP. I think that's probably the first time I've ever said that name out loud. If I type in the word Otto into Eloise's and I's messages, she's the first person I pitched it to. Sort by oldest. 14th of September 2021. And that's like a fully formatted, like, it's basically like a coming of age story. And you know, maybe one day I'll do it. I never did Auto SMP, no. This. I can't believe that they made a structure that was this much copper. Just raw copper. Just sitting. I feel like we got spoiled when they did this. Kind of like White Pine. Yeah, kind of like... This was written before White Pine, I think, was like released. I don't know. White Pine's pretty old now, but it's not that old. But yes, if I had to liken something to like the modern day of Minecraft, it would be like I would get voice actors, I would get friends and cinematics and everything. Not raw copper. Well, you know what I mean. Like, look, I can turn it into copper ingots. That's just kind of insane that I'm allowed to do that. Yeah, so, you know, that would be a, like, fully scripted video. I just don't know if anyone... with the budget for it would be it would be too much. It doesn't, like, really augment the gameplay at all. It's literally just... I guess in the same way that White Pine doesn't augment the gameplay, right? Like, it's not got a gimmick. It's just the story. And I think that kind of scares me a little from committing to the project completely. Because I'm basically being like, okay, this is... me as a writer, no medieval or vampires or Greek like fan base to fall back on. This is just a story, no gimmick. So scary stuff. I came out on 11th August 2024. Wow, it is old. Hey, props to them for getting it done. That's sick. Always a fan of people in the MCYT space finishing a project. Nuh-uh, that ain't old. It's pretty old. I said that as an old guy. 2024 is old now? Okay. Let me rephrase this slightly so that you don't get uppity about me saying it's old. Outsiders lasted an insanely long time. Probably one of... We'll never do anything longer than that. And it was a year. White Pine is twice that. Like, the sheer length of the series adds weight to the finale. Sure, it's long. But in order to be long, it thus then must be old, in my mind. Hecklick, I see. So, in my mind, something can't be long in duration and recent. Okay, we got a lot. We got more than enough. Let's get out of here. Boop, boop. Something is recent when it is happening. So, One Piece? One Piece is recent? I'm so not used to seeing me in a green shirt. I own no shirts in this shade. Is this south? Yeah. It is both long-standing and recent. Fair. Fair. I would say One Piece is old. In fact, I would go as far as to say One Piece is ancient. Someone green screen. You know, you can do that without it being green. You could have done that with any of my other shirts. I just don't feel 2 years old. Fair. Alright, let's make sure we go up because we don't want it to do that thing where I like tap the ground and then poof, just explode. Okay, so here we are. We don't need the quartz anymore. Good news, we don't need the monitor. Just bin it. Just get rid of it entirely. There are definitely animes I would consider ancient. Dragon Ball. How old is Dragon Ball? I guess everything's relative, right? You know, I could be like, Dragon Ball isn't ancient. You know what is ancient? The Bible. $40? That's pretty old. Okay. So we have this and this and this. We're gonna start with a stack and we're gonna see how far that takes us. I don't think very far at all. Oh, never mind. It'll give us 4 stacks. Great. Wait, we get 4 stacks per stack of blaze rods. That's a lot better than I anticipated. That's good to see. So the question is now, do we have any copper bulbs anywhere else? What am I talking about? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Luna's doing the thing again. Is it? Never mind. No, it's not. Wait. I dislike you on like a fundamental level. There are many spots. Are we sure that these bits aren't the copper bulbs? And then these bits aren't the copper bulbs? Is there anywhere else where we do this? Both are bulbs? Who decided that? Let me ask you that. Who set that system up? Okay, good news is we don't need any on this side. Could check Creative World. You know what? I'm gonna. Not that I don't believe you. It's not that I don't believe you. This is such a stupid piece of machinery. You know what? Dare I say it? I'm gonna. I was the first to do Buildstone. I was doing it before everybody else was. Buildstone is that thing that like Mumbo Jumbo saw someone else doing and then like popularized amongst the MCYT community in a big way. Buildstone is making builds using redstone that have character because of the redstone, like the big fans, Trapstone fans. So how do I do this? I clearly must have set this up in a certain way. Oh yeah, there you go. So this is me trying to make... Okay, let me look up... Okay. build stone in Minecraft. An example of this that I could give. I know he got distracted. Stop. It's fine. A single example of this I could give is like using dispensers with water to make the waves go back and forwards, or using pistons with sails to make the sails move up and down, like it looks like they're billowing in the wind. People do it with flags as well. They make like flags that look like they're like moving in the wind. And ages ago, I wanted to see whether or not I could create a system where you would press a button and a wheel would spin. So the idea being is that every block on the outside changes position. If I were to take like this here, after a long enough time, that block would make its way around all the way. In fact, you can see the last time I gave this as an example. This is what the back end of it looks like. To try and give the concept of like cogs moving, but it's really not as simple as it was really bad. Okay, so what was I doing? What was I doing? Oh yeah, the bulbs. Okay. Yeah, okay, that looks correct. Was I going to use crafters at one point? I should have pressed that button. Okay, oh yeah, well, it looks like it's waxed. A bunch of waxed. Okay, fine. It's fine. No wax to begin with. Let's get to work. Did I name this finishing up the railway? Haha, never mind. Just progress today. It's not going to make any sense to anybody that's coming in afterwards. Okay, let's get to work. So what's the quickest way to do this? I'm going to need some kind of temporary block that I can place against those. Are captions on? No. Now they are. Inside probs. Why not on the outside? That'll be fun. Yeah, probably on the inside. Netherrack. I want to say... Yeah. Great. Oh, that's too much. Settle down. Settle down now. Settle down, everyone. Where's General 5? Me when I'm in charge of an army. These cats are swinging way too much. See you later, bye. Alright, actually, I do think... No, yeah, doing on the inside, yeah, is obviously the move. So if I do this... Really, I need to just do this first. This whole... This will also tell me how many bulbs I need. So we're gonna do that. Let's kick the beat. Here we go. That displeases me. Oh, Owen. Getting sloppy. Oh, this is the next... I don't know how long. But let's get comfy. Up. So, what are you guys up to this week? How's data on your watch been recently? Yeah, good. I've really been slacking on like trying to keep up, getting out of any kind of sleep debt. Trying to like go to the gym. You know, all of that stuff that I said I'd do this year. I've told Apo after Pantheon how it needs to like slow down in regards to how quickly we get S&Ps out. Like I still want to be working, but I don't want to be doing that kind of thing, you know? Hate it when I'm in like a jazz club and they all just get snap. And you know what? What's that? Not to say that Apo's like cracking the whip or anything. It's my own fault. There is 3 projects that we can do after Pantheon. 3 SMBs in 1 year is new and perhaps not a sustainable stance. Yeah. I wanted to give it a go. We did 3 within 1 calendar year. I'm pretty stoked about that. But I think we're probably going to go back to 2. The next few projects that we could do are just like, I can't put into words how... Oh, look at that. Look, past me was ahead of the game. Oh, look, I even had the same idea. Missing out some there as well. I just can't put into words how massive the next few things that we could do are. How many we've used? How much netherrack have we used? This is our 2nd stack, I think. This actually isn't too bad. Over here is pretty bad, but... There's actually 3 in a whole calendar year. Wait, did we? Wait, Rats 2 ended. Then... Cowboys? Then... And then with Cowboys only lasting a month... Yeah, wait, we did do it. Oh, great. We've done it. Oh, good job, us, I guess. Why are we not mentioning bacon SMP? Yeah, good point. Good point. I don't know why that isn't being discussed right now. Hi, Duck. How are you? Okay, that's 2 stacks. We're moving on to 3 stacks now. This all seems... What the heck? Is it like... Oh, I've got to remove all this as well? Oh, past Owen. How are you? I'm good, I'm good. Keeping busy as always. You know how it is. Oop. Okay, so there. I've got to punch a bunch of holes into these bits, which is kind of annoying. Because I'm replacing them with another block. God, I can't believe once upon a time I was going to wire all this up. I was going to have this be like lights that would flick on and off with the pace of the lights that we've wired above. Good news is we could probably swap a lot of the repeaters and redstones we have above for the observers. We have like a bunch of observers now. Observers. So we could make the wiring a lot simpler in that regard. We had to do some pretty finicky stuff. Observers. Observers. In the water? Yeah. Yeah, the light bulbs on the top. If we I don't know what creating like... How wide is this island in chunks? Let me have a little poke. Right, so 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 400 chunks in this one island. I don't know if making 400 chunk loaders is a good idea. But if we did, the whole island would stay loaded in. And then all the redstone inside the island and any farms that we make inside the island would always work. They'd always be running. Let's put this PC through its paces now that it's been set up correctly. That's crazy, Meg. That's crazy. What the heck? We were on the same wavelength. Oh, we could do that before the Aegis, surely? You know, the Aegis. I think we're going to build the Aegis. Crazy. I hate that it's become an in-joke, but I must play into it, or I will cry. It was meant to be done within the first year. How does drum practice go? Oh, drum practice? The instrument? I don't play drums. Oh, the loot. Bad. It goes bad. Everything. Driving lessons. Not happening.
Guys,
Gym.
I've
Not
been
happening.
here for over a year. I don't know what the Aegis even is.
Workouts. Going to the gym. Not happening. Checking in with my loved ones. Happening less than it should be. This blooming SMP is taking away my time. It's been more than a year now, hasn't it? It's been 2 years that we've had this world. Am I imagining that? Lies? Oh. Oh. I didn't realize I was lying. I'm really sorry. Whoa. Wait, I think we're having two separate conversations. I think you guys are talking to Joe, not me. Silly me. How silly of me to assume that you were talking to me in my stream. No, that's okay. And I'll just go back to breaking the blocks. Moving bits on this hard drive from one area to another. If you think about it, playing Minecraft is basically just really, really slow data transfer. Like, I could create data in this world that is one-to-one of a photo, and then I could move that photo from somewhere in the world file to somewhere else. No, not like any game. Because in any game, you can't specifically move it from one place in your hard drive to another, like, with confidence. I guess so. It wouldn't be good, but you technically could. This, I can't believe that we're having to waste time just punching out. Why did I must have gone like, oh, it's just easier if I do one long line of deep slate rather than leaving holes. Idiot. This whole thing on the outside is built in. What is it? Oh, it's the bulbs. A Nautilus would make this quicker. A little bit, yeah. But building it would probably take, you know, more time than just committed to it, especially because its range wouldn't just miss that whole line there. And so good luck, future Owen. Good job, me. Wow. Same old, same old. The more things change, eh? Surely somehow you'll light up the underwater bits so we can see them. So, you know what we're doing right now. This is that. The reason we're removing these is to put bulbs here. Lab. I think we're gonna have to do this again on the inside. I am excited to drown. I've been storyboarding. It's okay. I am excited to make this ecosystem. I guess we'll all have to hold a vote on whether or not we do that before or after the Aegis. All in favor of doing that before, say aye. Aye. All not in favor of doing that, say aye. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Silence across the board. And there we go. That's it, folks. We did one half of it because the other half also is filled in. We stole the Eiffel Tower. Hey! The small one from Las Vegas. Oh. Just so Minions coded. I've been getting more. I've been borderline thinking about watching that. Maybe we should watch the Minions movie in the Discord. Bring back movie nights. Hey, you remember when I said that it didn't matter what direction the observers faced? Because we weren't going to see the tops of them? So technically, you can, as shown by this, and it really is inconsistent. Just leave it. I do think that has to be one of those just leave it moments. We're not gonna go back and remove the observers to put them back in so that they're facing the right way. I can't be bothered even to care. It'll be seen rarely enough. We just won't mention it. Like, if I hadn't have mentioned it just then, none of you ever would have noticed. But now, because I've mentioned it, there's always going to be someone who's like, as we're looking, like we're building this ecosystem, they're going to be like, those observers don't look very consistent. Bonafool. Actually, a Nautilus wouldn't make this quicker. I already have Aqua Affinity on my helmet. What's slowing us down is that my feet aren't attached to any, like, block. And if you're in the air, you have a debuff to your mining speed. Oh, this is empty? Oh, only just for that one line. Okay, fine. So a Happy Ghast. Does the Happy Ghast die? No, wait, of course it doesn't die if it touches water. It likes water. Can it be underwater without suffocating? Is there a Happy Ghast farm? Can you, like, make it to get the... Oh, wait, yes, you just need ghast tears, don't you? Almost there. You have no Wi-Fi and just a mobile hotspot. It would take forever to load the mage's spells. I can imagine that being the case. Oh, Bannerful mod pack. And by mod pack, I mean Modrinth pack. And by Modrinth pack, I mean plugin. I have neglected you so in the past month. And I can see the Discord community has made hundreds of tickets of all the things that are broken of you. Intimidating Nautilus. Go. First roll of the game, I got 5 wands, 4k points at once, and a win. You got a Yahtzee of wands? That's insane. I'm excited to see some actual Farkle happening IRL this time at San Diego. Or it wasn't all of them, it was just 5. Getting 6 of 1 is like an ultra Yahtzee. Infinitesimally small. It's already 1 in 1,000 getting a Yahtzee. Getting 6 dice all the same, I think is like 1 in 6,000 or something like that. I've done that wrong. I need to go in and fix that. Wasn't 6, it was 5. I know. You got a Yahtzee. And that's good. I'm just saying, getting 6 of them would be even more insane. I think we can do a Farkle championship. I do want to do like an informal... So, I think POW should do like a... This is where we're going to meet. Everybody meet up at the same time. Bring your own dice. We will commence the first game, which will be like 1st to 2,000 or whatever. And then everybody will play against somebody else. And if you win, then when the last game has been played, you come forwards. And from that group, we then go, okay, all of you guys play each other. And then eventually it'll come down to like 4 games happening at once. Oops. Next year, we could do next year as well. Well, the good news is we don't have to place all the netherrack on the inside of this one because the blocks are there for us to do anyway. All chatters who can't come, sure.
Sparkling with my mate Nick, my first troll. I get 5 ones. Nick goes, that's a Yahtzee. What did you just call me, mate? Chinned him right there, and racked 4k points like the absolute weapon I am.
Very good. Have you not gone to Rotterdam before, Copper? I appreciate that, you know, Rotterdam's lovely. I am excited for it to be in a city I've never been to. I cannot lie. All right, we did it. Now we just need to place the rest of all of this. Must be pretty convenient for you. You must have been over the moon when it was announced, Stevie. At this point, I've lost track of how many stacks of netherrack we've placed. So, it's not going to change how many we need to. But, kind of annoying. Surely, Berg, I can go to Berlin. Travel is not August friendly. Surely. Okay, we do not need to place this here. We just need to place it in the already existing in-betweens that we have here. Okay, I think we're good to go to start placing bulbs. But before we do that, I'm going to pop over to the only last place I think that needs bulbs, which is these spots right here. Double check that there is... Okay, so there is not netherrack here, so I need to place that myself. Do you think they'll have a At this point, PAL will submit a panel for every TwitchCon. We'll try and do something always. And you can always trust on at least myself trying to get a meet and greet at every TwitchCon. Because it like centralizes it in a place that I can then point everybody to. And it's just very convenient for me. Okay, that's just a mess in there, so I'm not going to bother trying to do that right now. I think I told a lie when I said that was the only... Hi, scaffolding horse. Right, is there gaps here? There are. Yeah, this whole thing needs to be removed. Oh! Alright, fine. What you want to do in Berlin and use the opportunity is an extraordinary city in the size as well as activities, cultural diversity. So it's not the most beautiful when you know where to, which I can help with. You'll have a blast. Nice, so I'm excited to see. I'm sure I'll stick around after the convention. Ow. To see some of its sights. Okay, that line is now done. Is there another one? Yes. A couple of blocks to the right. That's all cleared out as well. All right, everything's prepped. We just need to put the bulbs in. I'm just gonna use the restroom and then we will begin. Back in a sec. Okay, let's do it. While we're here, let's grab some observers. Welcome back. Thank you. Boop. Okay. Just that should do. And we'll get rid of this and this. Alright, I think we're good to go. The video game museum. Is it good? There's a video game museum in Sheffield, which I believe, if my sources are correct, and we've discussed this, I think, during the Subathon 2025, was founded by Tommy and its dad. Yeah. I know. Strange, right? Small world. All right. It's begun. We're placing the bulbs. Maybe we'll come through and turn them all on at some point. I don't know. I don't know if we'll go that far. There's some holes technically at the bottom here. So I should plug these up using this. There we go. Bulb. I do like the noise they make. Kind of sad I can't quite... I can. Let's do that first because it's kind of annoying. Having to line myself up every time. Why do I sometimes jump really high? Hi, Pandastra. Oh. Sad days. I can't believe that Cowboys SMP was 1 month old sometimes. Oh! Oh! There you go. 1 month old? Sorry. 1 month long. There we go. Okay. All of the worst ones are in now. We'll know if we've done this right because we'll be blocking out all of the light from the outside. It was perfect length. I think because of its lack of gameplay loop, like as strong as some of the other gameplay loops that we've had, I think it was fine. And, you know, it was made with that in mind. And this is also an issue. Boop, boop, boop. This one needs one too. There's a really cool game exhibition called Power Up. I'm not actually sure if it's still there, but you can play all these games. I do recommend, but the staff at the place wasn't very nice to me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I think it's getting nighttime outside. We can... Technically, I did need 4, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that we gave it a go. I had an interview the other day with somebody about Minecraft SMPs. And they asked me, like, what's the perfect length for Minecraft SMP? And the general answer I gave was like, that's what we're trying to find out. Like that's why we're constantly changing the amount of length that all of our SMPs are, so we can like find why certain ones are certain lengths are better. Oh, I didn't do any on the left hand side here. Whoopsie. See you later, Pandastra. Nice mob farm we've got here. I know, it's nice, isn't it? Worked on it real hard, I did. Oh. Just place a blooming block, Owen. Thoughts on the length of Bannerfall? We actually extended Bannerfall. So initial length, not good. Secondary length, perfect. Appa and I disagree over this, actually, funnily enough. Appa wanted it to be longer. We had a conversation the other day. But I'm pleased for it. I'm pleased for what we did. What is going on here? Wait, these aren't observers. Oh, that's why. Because they're like not visible on the outside, so I didn't make them. Well, that makes sense. There's some method to that, I think. So then I guess, yeah. This would feel more fun to me than the open play. Yeah, that's fair. Like any of them. I look at it and I'm like, I find some like old blueprints where it's like, was gonna do observers, chisel deep slate way better. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. See you later, August. Enjoy climbing. I think this is our last stack. Now we have another stack. We've actually made some incredible progress. I think because these are only singlets, like each of these are singles rather than triples. We had to do like 3 in a row of observers, but this is just like 1 per slice here. I think helps a lot. Too many slices. That's enough slices. I don't know if singlet is a piece of clothing. So maybe I'm saying that. It's sleeveless garment worn on the upper body, usually in gymnastics. So I don't think I'm actually saying that right. Like a wrestling singlet, you know what they do in like... it's like a skin-tight thing used for sports. So I don't think I used that correctly. Sometimes I wonder how much damage I've done to the observing European on my streams, thinking that certain words mean something when I'm just saying them wrong. Okay, looks like I didn't want to bother doing these ones up here because I couldn't reach. But that's fine, because I can do this now. Yay! And then we actually do have to do the rest of this down here. I know, I'm learning some English from you. Yeah, it may just not be the best. That you misuse consistently, and it's like... Well, now you have to tell me which ones those are. I'm trying to decide whether or not that you're about to say like, and it's like, and there is something that it's like, or whether or not that was a Twitter. Oh, that's not. You would redactive instead of reductive. Oh, that's not. Yeah. Yeah. I got it right in the end though. I say reductive now. We should definitely light this up. So that's nice. Ain't that nice? Wow. What's over here? Why does it feel like the light can spill in here? Oh, because it can, right there. This feels like the back rooms. This is horrid. This is such a weird structure to be on the inside of. I'll call back rooms. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Okay. That's now officially all of the structure placed. We just have to get the bulbs in. It's all observers. The thing about like doing any kind of backrooms thing in Minecraft, like if you were to make the backrooms in like an SMP as a joke, it takes like astounding amount of time for what is essentially just someone being like, whoa, the back rooms, cool. And then that's it. Like, pound for pound, it's not worth. If I were to do it, I would also kidnap some Elder Guardians and put them in, like, underneath the structure of the back room so that you would get mining fatigue. More worth the time to put in... Oh, yeah, of course. Had to resist putting Freddy Fazbear in Pantheon. Didn't feel tonally correct. Even though the testers did request it at one point. Surely he's there. Bro, look at the illustrations of the Iliad. He's literally in the horse with them. I was going to say we suggested it. You did. I just don't think I can do that. Also, a part of me feels like I can't do it now because I need Katie Gobert there. You know? Feels incomplete about Katie Gobert. Placing torches on all those light bulbs. I thought I was placing them on the netherrack. Was I misplacing? Oh, no, yeah, okay. Okay. Whew. Let's keep it moving. Oh, not that way, I guess. Oh, Katie's killing it on Lifesteal. I'm so pleased for Katie. Okay. Oop. This looks kind of messy over here. T-shirt design drip check real quick. This is a reference that you won't get, Laz. I just got it today in the post. From a fan. By the Rain Fox. You gotta come to the RV There Yet streams to understand. I do in fact drive on UK roads, this is true. Okay, that looks good to me. Let's do the rest of this. We have 12. Alright guys, let's do a prediction. 12 bulbs, is that enough? Prediction, start prediction. Is 12 bulbs enough? Yes, no. 30 seconds. Go. Oh, sorry, I said 21 bulbs. I meant 12. My bad, my bad, my bad. The 3 people who said yes, they're believers. I don't know why you wouldn't think that 12 stacks wouldn't be enough.
Hey Owen.
We only had like 4 in what we just did.
Hope everyone has a great day and enjoys the stream. OG TV support Berry 2 heart also yes. 12 is enough. Trust.
12 is enough. Thank you, Barry. All right, let's go get the 12 stacks. I think we have the redstone for it. We just need... Did I not say stacks? Did I not mention that bit? I'm pretty certain I did. I think we could all run it back and very easily see that I did say that. Why would I say 12 copper bulbs? That's obviously not enough. Good show. Is 21 bulbs enough? I know it. I know it should say 12. I apologize for the 21, but I meant 12. We're going the wrong way. Okay, I'll cancel it. I'll cancel it. Prediction. What's the return rate out of curiosity? 1 to 16. Delete and return points. That's intentional. Who can say? There's literally no one that could say. No one has the capability to say. I asked my dad. He said we've forgotten. I'm here to say, let's move on. Okay, we need a lot of blaze rods. I didn't gamble because I'd always end the predictions, and if you join the predictions, you can't end. This is true. Pitchforks are back in the shed. Oh, good. Hello, guys. Oh, no, wait. Okay, Fortress, I think, is this way. Daddy? Yeah? Not that one? Not the second one? Oh. 6,200. Ah, here we are. Ah! That dude from the top rope was about to get me. Did you see that? Yeeted himself off the edge to try and get to me. Okay. Right, we're not here for wither skeletons. We're here for a blaze spawner. Keep your eyes peeled. Do not have a bed in your offhand in your hotbar. It's a bad idea. Top tips of Owen. Where is the blaze spawner? We need to find that first. Where's my boombox? Why do I only have 6 rockets? What is happening today? Alright, we can't be here. Cool. Right. Let's get out of here. Stupid Owen. There it is. I couldn't risk it. Couldn't risk it. Whew. Okay. Let's get out of here. I think of the Backrooms playthrough from Cyberpunk 25. Let's get out of here. What do I say? When do I assume I say that a lot. But is there a specific reason why I say that? The Backrooms is a German thing? I didn't know that. You saying that and played it a bunch to mess with the others? Oh, yeah. Alright, Boombox, please be up here or I'll be sad. Yay! In some kind of Backrooms? Say that again. Okay, I don't know if we have a blaze spawner around that area. I thought we did. I didn't see any. Alright, let's see if I can get this the right way this time. I think it's this way. There we go. Right, blaze spawner. Whereabouts are you? There's got to be one around here somewhere. There it is. Oh, great. Just covered in wither skeletons. Absolutely teeming with them. Don't like this. Get out of here. Okay, I especially don't like these guys. Okay. Well, let's cover the top so that we don't get, like, dropped on. I'm not setting my spawn. There. Now we need some blocks to build with. One time in one of my early streams, and this was probably on a VOD somewhere, I'm getting attacked by wither skeletons, so I dig directly down, like this, to hide in the bridge. And then I tunnel along to try and get out. But I didn't realize that the bridges do like this kind of thing, like they have the archways. So like the structure I was in was only shaped like this, and I was here. So then when I dug out, I just fell right down into lava. Hey guys. It's one of my early deaths. Okay, I'd like to not have to worry about these guys, so... There we go. Where are they? It was literally just a guy there, wasn't there? Imagining things. Alright, cool. Now we can do this. Acha! Okay, cool, let's get to work! I'm gonna do what the speedrunners do. You denied ever spreading that muting doesn't count as you lurking. You denied ever spreading that muting doesn't count as you lurking. That muting doesn't... You denied... Sorry, I'm getting like double negatives here. Muting stream. Yeah. Muting stream does not count as... No. Muting stream does count as you lurking. Twitch doesn't differentiate between people who mute stream and who don't. Correct. Okay, we agree. Good. That was false intro. Yes. You used to say the opposite. Yes, I believe you're correct. Ow! And you denied ever saying the opposite. I don't remember doing that, but yes, I was wrong, definitely. Because I definitely did say that once upon a time. And then I got my money up and my funny up and realized, no, incorrect. Okay, well now I found proof. I believe you about the proof. Because that's something that I would say. I would have definitely done that in my superstitious era. Like the same way that people think that putting a link in your tweet makes it not reach as far. I used to believe that too. Bruh, stop doing that. Oh, where's my blaster? Oh, sorry, never mind, I have it. That was an overreaction, I'll admit. I'm very sorry that you went and found proof. Did you specifically go and find proof, or did you just happen to come across it? We need like at least... Don't listen to random people on the internet. Including me. Now I noticed it while watching. I see, I see. Yes, I was a gullible streamer back in those days. I think we need at least a stack of blaze rods. I'm going to go for a little more just in case. Blog. Now we kind of just have to wait. Not everything said on the internet. Oh, I didn't say that. Everything's true on the internet. It's just true to different people. Hello. Right. Can you make a blaze farm? Wait, of course you can. I've literally seen Phil make one. Ow. I say that like I'm surprised every time that they spawn. $20? This would be so much easier if I had a data pack. Okay, you cannot be here. Just categorically not allowed. Please follow me out of the building. Thank you. Thank you very much. Brother, please. I can't have you in here. I need to like gently... Oh my gosh, stop. Actually stop. I'm so nervous. Just gonna... Great. Good enough. Sorted. See it, say it, sorted. Alright, 25 is good, but we need a stack. Did you coin that yourself? I just came over just then. Just off the top of the dome. Those 12 bulbs. Oh, true. Yeah, I don't want chat getting shortchanged. People put good money into that. Good points into that prediction. Before you meant the oh. You came up with Wow. That's awesome, Stevie. Good job. Alice, thank you to the raid. Ooh. $39. 39, 40. Can I see 40? 40 number. And that's 41. Can I see? That was actually 41. Great. Can I see 43? 44. I'll take 44. You just got a new word. I call it plagiarism. That's a nice word. Rolls off the tongue, that one. Speaking of new words, I just came up with a new word. Plagiarism. Thoughts? Stealing words. It's in my blood. $50. I think we might be able to get a stack before this resistance runs out. I tell you what, I am so...
You guys are gonna love this new word I made. It's called plagiarism.
This is a thing I came up with, by the way. And then snapping your fingers. Right, you are way too high up there. I am so pleased. And this new thing I made where you go and snap your fingers. Oh, nice. I'm very pleased in Pantheon SMP mod-wise that I can make custom potion effects because everything is tied to potion effects. Potion effects are so good. They're a nice, fun way to have a vanilla-looking texture next to your name. You've seen I've used them before in Bannerfall with like... If you're a rogue, you have the little like rogue thing next to your name, like rogue hood, knight hood, mage hood. That's just the unluck, luck.
Oh my god, guys, I just came up with this new SMP concept called Pantheon, and it's all Greek mythology inspired. Isn't that great?
That sounds good. That's good stuff. I forget what the last one was. It was luck, unluck, and something else. Oh, hello. But no, you don't have to worry about milk because it's a mod, so you can make it be... You can just go in and change the code so that milk doesn't remove the potion effect. It's awesome. But no, it can't. Oh no, it wasn't Bad Omen. Trial Omen is what I used for the concentration effect. But there was one more potion effect that I used. Okay, we've got to go back. There was one more potion effect that I used for like Magehood or something. And it was specifically a potion effect. No, not strength. It had to be something that didn't give any vanilla like things. It couldn't affect you in any way. Oh, it's going to drive me insane now. I'm going to have to look it up. Couple of meow, that's a good one.
Cable meow. Hi chat. Hi Owen.
Hi. Hero of the village. Hero of the village. Luck, unluck, and hero of the village. But yeah, I can just make my own. And the beauty of a potion effect is that it has a hardwired timer in it. So I hate making timers in mods and plugins. Having to like track when a timer is live and then like decrement it so that it ends at the right time. Hero of the village should have been knighthood. It was indeed. I'm glad you said that. Unluck was rogue and luck was mage. So yeah, it's beautiful because then like if the player dies, the potion effect is removed. To test it and to start a thing that has a timer, I just have to give myself the potion effect. It's beautiful. I've made like 30, maybe 40 different potion effects just for Pantheon. But they don't do any, like, they don't do anything by themselves. What it allows me to do is check if someone has the potion effect when certain code happens. I can just be like, does this person have this specific potion effect? Yes. Then technically they should be able to do like X, Y, Z or something. So yeah, it's really cool. Is that a bow remodel? It is. Okay, we have copper, we have redstone, we have blaze rods. There's another 4-ish stacks. Let's get to work. You still have the chest organizer? This big thing? Yep. Oh, Bruno is gone. I think I moved him because we were doing some kind of like lore thing or like something where I couldn't. I don't know. Lost the whole monorail. Freak creeper accident. Alright, let's get to work. So what am I doing here? I think we should put... Oh, I don't know. Do I do 2 observer behind? Like... Sorry, what a stupid joke just said. I'll do no such thing. Yeah, trapdoor on top. You said observe her behind, and the joke was I'll do no such thing. Yeah, as I should. Right, exactly right. Married man. I'll do no such thing. Thank you very much. I'm not planning on releasing this texture pack, no. Okay, so this obviously needs that. I would say this is better here. So do we just do like this? That's probably just fine. That's fine as it is. Creek Freaker. Put observer where it goes. Put count copper trapdoor in line with... I've moved on. I'm so sorry. I've got to move fast. I've got to move fast and quick and get stuff done. Bruh, I'm sorry.
Dude, I made this new concept. It's called Amnesia. It's awesome.
I know where this is going. No, you don't. Weird lighting effects happening here. These bulbs will be out of line. Sag. No, they won't. It'll be fine. It looks fine. If we put them here and then have a block here, that'll look worse. I'll show you. I'm just trying to make progress, and I can't make progress if I keep stopping for every small thing. I don't know. Does anyone have a preference? My second idea, I'm not going to sit down and have you explain that to me because reading it through once already made my head hurt. I'm sorry here. Don't be sad. Which one? Left, right. I don't care which one we do here. Just, we need one of these. Oh, yay. Happy here. Oh, I realized I moved away as soon as I said left or right. It's this or this. I'm drowning. I ended the poll early. Alright. Up. This goes here. Goes there. This goes here and here. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Doesn't matter what was voted. It's such a small, minute, stupid little detail. No one cares. We're just trying to get these bulbs in. We care? No, you don't. I've decided for you. You don't care. Let's ruminate on this for the rest of the stream. Lovely. That's one stack. A little breather.
Dude, I got this new concept called neurological recalling. Rolls off the tongue pretty well.
What are you doing?
I know amnesia. I coined it earlier.
Okay, very good. Well done. Yay! Hey. Is this also got... Oh, I just missed this one. Wondering. Okay. We're making some progress now. I know I put that in the wrong place. Hold on. Up. Swim out of here. Grab some air. The noise effects are important. You got to be immersed. Really, I shouldn't be. I should be holding my breath while I'm doing this for full immersion. I don't know who can hold their breath longer, me or my character right now with respiration. I think my character might have it. Okay, hold on. I've got to oxygenate my blood a little. I'm good.
Do it.
Alright. Well, actually, we learned two things there. One, yes. Two, we don't need to worry about respiration. We out-heal our... He's a lying liar. On God. That was not me. I'm not... I don't care about this that much to cheat. On God! I used to do freediving. Promise? That's my version of On God. Promises can break. Pinky promise. I used to sit in between my lessons, just like in the cafeteria with my friends, just trying to see if I could push myself over 2 or 3 minutes. Did you ever pass out? No, of course not. Okay. Did you like my story? I don't know if I saw it. I think you said that I had done this once before. Is that what you were saying? About last May? This sounds like something I did last May. Before you were homeschooled? College. I was homeschooled till college, sixth form. Wasn't the exact same? Oh, I see. How long did I last time? Choose between being a... Wait, did I just miss this one? I did. Chat annoyed you so much you muted for 10 minutes. Wait, really? That's crazy. How sleep was a... it was non-existent. Going to church had adapted me to social life. The only thing I wasn't ready for was like loud mouths and people pushing their weight around. You just happened to be underwater doing it? I see. And bullying? Yeah. I say bullying. I think I've said I was bullied a bit during college, but like thinking about it now, it could have been so much worse. I was the vicar's son at church, so I think I had like a real issue with ego. Unlike now. And so I just wasn't... Was that a touchy subject? No. Not at all. And so going into college, I didn't really have any social anxiety because I had just never been taken down a peg. Which I was very fortunate about. And if you ever need a corroborator of this story, just ask Beckymon, because she said when she first met me, I gave off the impression of somebody who had never been humiliated. I one girl from the internship. You mean the summer camp? Raspberry Pi thing? I had a lot of friends at the Raspberry Pi thing. I don't think there was anybody there that bullied me. Made a video? Wait, what was the video? I'm just throwing out refs. No, wait, you might be unearthing something in my mind that I'd forgotten about. That I'd buried deep down in a box. What's this? What's in here? Kiara has my implicit trust with my past so much that she can just start rewriting it at this point. I had a friend called Maddie from the Raspberry Pi thing. I'm trying to talk to me. No worries. Right. No, but I loved Maddie. Maddie and I were like two peas in a pod. We would get into such trouble. They were my partner in crime. Yeah, but that was the only other troublemaker. Okay, good. Okay, yes, yeah. Maddie and I were like that. Maddie once had to the very first time I met Maddie, that night I got a text from her being like, because we were all in the same hotel room for this like internship trip thing. And she was basically like, I need somewhere to sleep. I know we've only just met. Can I please sleep in your hotel room? There's bed bugs. There's ticks in my bed in this hotel room. And I was like, yeah, man, that's disgusting. That's actually horrendous. And I think that then, like, you can't really share a bed with someone, platonically, of course, without then kind of just being like bonded more than everybody else that was in like the same discussing that you would ask, sleep with the bugs. So we were just tight from that point on. Make a pillow wall. I think we did. Okay, well, we're out of that. I don't know where we got to. Let me have a little check. What the hell happened there? That was weird. Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. Yeah. Keep it going. Okay, here. So we did 4 stacks and we did this corner. I don't know if we did any over there. I think it was... Maybe we did. I think we did a little bit over there. So another 4 stacks. We'll do like this corner. Yeah, it should be okay. I should check how Maddie's doing. All right, well, let's see if we can grab another fire resistance. Yeah, we got plenty. And let's go get some more. Let's see if I can find a photo. Hold on. It's like bygone era. Oh no, I think that was pre this phone. Yeah, nothing. My phone doesn't go back that far.
If there was a parallel universe where Maddie did in fact sleep in the bed with the ticks and something happened to her. She turned into like Tick Woman or something and she's off fighting crime. All hypothetical, of course.
Huh, yeah. This hadn't really ever... Interesting. You could find online so she's in that video. I know. But it's a chapter of my life that I don't really need to be like unearthing. Not that I don't like revisiting it. Out to myself that I definitely looked for this stuff previously. The problem with having such a unique name as I is that you basically cannot hide. Jealous of the John Smiths in the world. There we go. Let's go over here. Oh. Ow. He'd literally be maiden name. He'd literally be John. You can't. You've just revealed your maiden name. Or your mother's maiden name. Now you will know it's Smith. Underscore John. I never used that as a security question for that exact reason. I assumed so. No, yeah. Didn't you know that that's Hopper's name is like Hopper's alias. Hopper's actual name is first name that, middle name cool, last name queer. The bed and food, thank you. Like the weapon you are, Angry Swordswoman. Boop. I reckon two stacks of blaze rods would be enough. Come here. But expect people to use their name because they all thought my name was Stevie. I learned just how many people not only use their name, but expect people to use their name. Your name isn't Stevie? Sorry, I'm only yawning because of the little breathing exercise we did earlier. I miss freediving, man. That was so fun. Oop. Yeah, me too, Daddy. Hang on a sec. You respond to here IRL. It just becomes a second part of you, I think. I think that's strangely nice. Me? Someone go, and you're like, what's up? Or more likely, yeah. That would probably be, I assume. Yeah, more than the coughing one. Actually, though. I was thinking to the 8 months. Somewhere in between. I see, I see. I'd call you Stevie. I'd call you stupid chud. Dumb idiot. I was trying to remember dumb idiot, but my brain went to stupid chud. But dumb idiot is the funnier one, because you say that. Dumb idiot. Stupid chud. Chud alert. Chud alert. Why is it so quiet? Owen! Chud alert. Oh, okay. Wait, did I? Oh, and none of my normal sound bites are here because it's a new PC. Dang. We don't have the ugh. Ugh. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Ugh. We have to into the thick of it, but we can't see where we're going. That was a crazy shot. I got the ghast. Yeah, I'll just need to get like a whole new set in. When's the next Spotify release? Who could say? That aged some VODs for me so hard. Oh yeah, the Missile is very EP. A bygone era. Who's to say? So I'll get the music back. I forgot I had these the entire time that I've been asking the mods to do this. I've literally had access to it, and it's on my stream deck. Oops. What does this button do? Oh, those are all broken. Oh, it's moving day. 1 minute left, please. 1 minute left to get just a stack. I don't think a stack will be enough, so we might as well continue going with another pot. Do I have one to spare? I do. Do 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 do. Don't love me, love me. I was trying to find a link you could have found yourself easily. Oh, the little blue screwdriver from my watch/jewelry sponsorship. That was sick. Oh, don't love me half of the and I'll kind of ran and scratched by all the coins. That's to be loved is to be changed. After like moving to find it yourself. Sounds like something I do. Alright, lock in. We're gonna get some more. And then the copper bulbs will be done. Joyous day. Maybe I'll even go and turn them on. Who knows? It's only been 2.5 hours. Then we'll put in all the anvils. Maybe the end of the anvils. Could happen. Yeah, bulbs are horribly... I don't get it. I don't get it. Why blaze... Did they... Were they just like, we need another use for blaze rods? That must be it, right? But nothing has ever attributed blaze rods to being a light source. I get that it's like fire, but like, what's the chemical reaction that's happening in the bulb that requires it to be a blaze rod? It's rods, not powder. It's rods. Powder, I feel like would make more sense. Redstone powder mixed with blaze powder could create some kind of like capacitor that would hold its charge for a longer period of time. Glowstone powder would be awesome. But I do literally just think Mojang was just like, what should we do with this? And someone just went, oh, blaze rods don't have any use past like strength pots and finding the end. And they were like, yeah, this will make like blaze farms actually like helpful. And they're right. Blaze farms are now like pivotal. Maybe it's like a filament. Yeah, true. Could be. It's a fair idea. Force casual players to fight blazes. Yeah. Only pivotal if you use copper bulbs. And copper bulbs are such a nice block. It's so lovely not having to power them. Which means they're great for sleek designs. Yeah, very useful in Redstone having a flip-flop switch, whatever the heck they're called. There we go.
Is your enter key like a 2x1 shape or the weird L-shape looking thing?
Upside down Tetris L shape. Is it not called a flip-flop switch? I'm pretty certain that it's a flip-flop switch. Like a toggleable switch? Is it called a latch? I forgot what it's called. T flip-flop, thank you. Got the hard bit correct. Thank you. And thank you. How much time we got? 4 minutes. Easy. It's easy for me. Yeah, bloomin' having your bed in your hotbar, especially right next to your food, is dangerous because I scroll to my food and then hold right click, which if I've got a bed there, will place in and immediately get into said bed. Oh, there's Bagheera again. Just sense him. Surely not an insta-kill? At this? I don't know. I don't think an instant kill, but it would not put me in a good position. Especially if I'm standing like here. I think it could very easily knock me into lava. It's like coming into your room that gave me crazy whiplash. No, no. No, his smell. Would make for a sick clip, yeah. Wait, the Bagheera bit or the bed thing? I guess both, yeah. Right, when we get back to the overworld, let's take a little detour and see whether or not a bed in the nether with full netherite prot would work. Like whether that would be insta-kill or not. I don't think it would be, but I do think it would be close. On hardcore. Well, being on hard mode or hardcore doesn't make a difference. Any blast protection? I don't use blast protection. I was going to for a short while because I never wanted to have that thing happen again with the creeper, but then I found out that if you just have all of your armor on, the creeper doesn't kill you. They're all spawning around the corner, aren't they? Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Making my job harder. I could pick some of them off. So many. Come here. Stop. There we go. Okay, 2 stacks, and we got 2 minutes. Get out of here. Okay, cool. Let me eat. Please heal and let me eat. There we go. Eat. What was that bit? That long. Eat me. Eat. I eat food me. Eat food me. Eat, eat, eat. Do enderpearls cause damage? I had a dream that slab you placed the iron farm spawned iron golems and they triggered your pearl TPU to them, but they caused damage and they killed you and you died. Whoa. Yes, enderpearls do deal damage. Less if you have feather falling on. Abolish said something. I'm more curious because explosive damage is based on the position of the player's feet, because that would sleeping bypass the armor. So when you sleep in the bed, you don't actually get into it. I misspoke earlier when I said that I would get into the bed. Otherwise, using it. So I don't think using it as like a tunneling technique wouldn't be possible because it would be diabolical. Can you imagine you get into the bed and then it explodes? Oh. Okay. Oop. Surely that's got to be worse than bed bugs. Oh, whoa. Huh.
Dude, I made this new thing called Amnesia. It's awesome.
Dang, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. We're going to need to make another batch of fire res. We only have 1 left. Right, 1 stack of this, 1 stack of this. Oh no. Are we out of copper too now? That's dreadful. Alright, well, we know where to go for that. Oh, phew, you're here. Alright, creative world. I think I'm in... Enchant, self. Protection. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bed. Execute in the Nether. Run TP self.
Dude, I made this new thing called Amnesia. It's awesome.
No, too soon. This is the route. Nice. Very good. Very good. Yes, very good. All right, let's see. Difficulty is on hard. Here we go. If I'm standing right next to it. Oh, whoa. Okay, that's terrifying. That is insane. Yeah, so don't do that. Don't be doing that. Can you place one block in front of you? Yep. Okay. Interesting. I was tabbed out. My bad, my bad. That was a gap, not a block. All right, sorry. Like, you want it like this? Now put a block between you and the bed. That's going to do like next to nothing. See? What about above me? A fair amount. You've implemented any season 5 ideas in that world? If you hadn't lost season 4, no, I wouldn't have. No, it would have been completely different. Wow, really interesting how one block difference can save you. And also, so right next to it kills you. What about one block away? I think we tried that a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's real close. If it's right next to you, I can't believe that kills you. Because one block's basically all damage from an explosion. Same with shields. Wow. Right, let's head over. It's supposed to kill you. With full netherite protection 4? You just choose one, or do you workshop it every time you die? Every time I die. Well, good to know. Don't let me be in the nether with a bed in my hotbar, because it could kill me. It's intentional against that it is. True that. Where is this secret gap? Hidden somewhere. It's really interesting because it seems like such a poignant part of the game, and yet it's not something that is not the right way. Happy birthday. It's not something that I think Mojang would do now. I don't think they would make a block that insta kills you like that. The respawn anchor. Did they add that? They did add that, didn't they? Never mind, I stand corrected. I would argue that the respawn anchor kills you because the bed kills you. Like, it's the same game design. And they're like, well, we have to make this do this because the alternative is the bed in the overworld. Or not in the overworld. Such a crazy thing in the Nether, and then especially in events like the one you did with Tubbo trying to beat the end while being hunted. It's changed. It's fundamentally changed speedrunning because obviously you now bed cycle the dragon. Light shows your ability soon. True. Okay, so we need, I guess, 6 stacks of copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we're going to make all of it into copper blocks, copper bulbs. I'm really determined to not have to go back to the monorail underneath of this. This is just like the realm. Honestly, to date, best escape sequence I've ever done in my entire life, running away from Panky that fateful day. I clocked his intentions from a mile away. Stayed completely like, yeah, I'm alright. Just like, you know, getting some copper while like actively moving out of the way. Seeing that the way was blocked and then like digging off to the side and then pillaring up. Oh, I was terrified. Obviously it didn't matter because he then killed me later anyway, but still. Just clocking how he watched after you when you left. Oh yeah! I forgot I did that as well. Wasn't I in like F5, like looking behind me? Terrifying man, that guy. I knew it even then. Oh, like that. You died lots? How is that good? Oh, on the realm? I did die lots. A free copper bulb! Oh, there we go. You watched him walk up and only a little past you, so you hit F5 on your way out and saw that he was watching you around the corner. Wow. I really just adopted Jester's cunning throughout that whole thing. I look back at that and I'm like, I would not be able to do that these days. I'm being silly burger right now. I'm picking up stuff that... Oh. I think looking after Foolish's chat was legitimately my favorite experience from the realm. I like the alley art. That was also sick. I wish I screen recorded the music. Oh, yeah. So we were all hunkered together talking between chats. That's so funny. What was the song that was played when that happened? The song... There was like the Doozer song? Doozers do as Doozers do. Oh, no. I didn't enjoy the actual, like, following ons from after that. That made me sick. But... looking up, the pre before it was great. Oh, sorry, Copper. Besides the Jester monologues. Okay. The Bingini was rats. Oh yeah, that like whole dual rat the realm thing happening. Man. Okay, I think we've stripped this place out of all that it has easy to grab stuff. Do, 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 do. 3 hours later. Yeah, that sounds about right. Should have known Foolish was gonna sleep in. Do, 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 do. Man, I miss Bannerfall. That was great fun. I just loved being Owain. Is there any more? Over there. There's our next target. Keep thinking like that. Yes, good, good. Let the nostalgia flow through you. I'll probably not return to any old characters in like a formal setting. The most you see from my previous characters is when I behave like them as a bit for something. I think PoW is in a really interesting position where it has these cinematic worlds that I don't want us to do sequels of. But that doesn't mean we couldn't do like things that exist in the same world. It was nice to have the Jester in Bannerfall. It kind of let me reclaim him a little bit. That was nice. Not like a rare nod back. More like a... Like, if we were to ever do anything medieval again, because medieval is such a wide branching, like, people have spoken about, like, we've spoken about fairy SMP, like, a little bit. If that ever were to happen, I don't see why it shouldn't happen in the Bannerfall cinematic universe. All the world building is there. You've got this, like, really deep concepts of territories and maps and war and, like, the I forget what the word is because I'm no longer Owain, but you know, like the concept of flags and what they recognize them on the battlefield and stuff. Pirates takes place in that same cinematic universe, yep. So like I want us to do more kind of stuff like that. Heraldry, thank you. It does. I think that's probably the first time I've said that out loud. As explicit as that, but yeah. There's like... I listened twice to Owain. Yay! There's like a really nice bit of world building that everybody is aware of the sea levels rising drastically over the past 1,000 years. No one really knows why. The ice wall melted. This massive glacier melted and rose the sea levels. The Goldfinch Isles didn't used to be the faction isles directly, but they are the like remnants of a pirate age. The actual the White Sea that exists to the west of Bannerfall that's where Pirates SMP was. That's where the faction isles were. Isles named after birds. So giant ice wall in Pirates is giant cliff in Bannerfall. No, no, no. Okay, I think we got all the copper that we want. All the copper we'll ever need. 1, 2, 3. Bam, bam. I'm going to just turn all... Wait, never mind. No, that's fine. I was about to get mad because I was like, I could have saved myself so much wax. Why is it waxed? Oh, because I have like 12 blocks that are already waxed. Never mind. There's no way I could have harvested this and had it still be waxed unless I was getting specifically the bits that weren't already oxidized. I can't remove the oxidation and also keep the wax. I don't know why it's waxed if it's already fully oxidized anyway, but never mind, I guess. 12 was enough. Wow. What we're looking for is this. There we go. Chuck this back in. And I'll grab the rest and we'll get to work doing the last bit. Why would I die so silently? Alright, let's drop down into here. And then look for the opening. I don't know what I would do. Like, on a certain level, me emoting so drastically became a very clippable moment. I think it just so strongly depends on how I die. Because every time has been completely different. There was a lot of self-loathing when I died to the void because it was such an obviously easy thing to not do. And then there was just bewilderment for the other ones, for the creeper. Unadulterated loathing. Mayhaps. Could be described as that. I need some netherrack. Oh, come on. When did I say that one? Was that the Elytra one? Yeah, it's season 2. I don't remember that. I'm going to look it up. If I search end of season 2 in my VODs, does it come up? If I type in just season 2, does it come up? Season 2 of content creation, first official OJTV subathon. Rat season 2, Owen loses it, bestie bestie MCCI. Can't see. Maybe loses. You found a clip. You had a clip to hand? What? Zooey, that bitrate is low. Can we bump that at all? It's at 360, that's why. Let's bump that to 1080. Oh, so much better. Cut your hair, bro. Dog stream? We should do that again. Sorry. Okay. I'm having a really vibey time with Twitter. I'm having a whale of a time on it. Come on! Having a really vibey time with Twitter. Oh yeah, Twitter ends up being the best site ever. I'm having a whale of a time. God, that downward trajectory is crazy. Even still, wow, it must have been over 100 blocks easy. Yeah. How did you die there? I'm not my downward velocity isn't being zeroed out by the Elytra at all. So all of this is just counting as full damage right now. It's just full distance. I'm having a whale of a time on it. Pop. That's a really funny cut. Well done. Is Shep here? Hi, Shep. I didn't see Shep's name. This and this. Hi, Shep. Oh, you blended in. You blended in with Dali. Someone says Brooke because it says autocorrects my name sometimes. Ah, well, having a mod called Brooks is going to be an interesting dilemma for you then. I see a message for myself and go, oh, it's Shep. Amazing. I'm not going up. I know I can't die. I'm never going to die. Oop. And then we just fill this in. Okay. So now, if we go do the other side of this one, then there's just this little wiggle here. I think. Big Man Jenkins is here. Pop this here. Up. Oh, this one goes on for a while. Oh, this is going to take a lot. I don't think I could ever have Chatterino and have my name be ping me for multiple reasons. One, Owen, there's no way you can make my name that people say it in a way that allows me to easily find it. I know this from having tried to search what people think about my lore on like Twitter. If they don't use the hashtag, it's basically invisible. No one goes, oh, I really like Owen's character, or oh, I really like Owen Juice's character. They go, oh, I really like Owen's character. But Owen isn't enough. Pretty much the only way I can find myself on tweets to do with lore is if I pair it with somebody else's name as well, like Lagundo. Then I usually can. I'm shifting through furry art to find mine. It's rough. It's a rough time out here. And for that exact reason, I don't think I could have Owen be a ping, because that's a common name. And I don't think I could have Owen's Juice, because I think the only people that are going to be calling me Owen's Juice aren't going to be giving any, like, there's no T there. They're just going to be saying, they're just going to be referring to me as a creator rather than being like, did you see what happened? No one who knows me enough for me to, like, be interested in what the message is calling me Owen's Juice TV. That's somebody who's, like, new to Twitch and has, like, just about started watching, like, the POVs and being like, is this the POV which has Owen's Juice TV on it? No, a third reason is, or second reason, I don't think it would be good for my mental. Wait, why am I doing this? We don't need to do that. Why? The human mind isn't meant to have a gateway into seeing the thoughts of the world about them at any given moment. And I think it actively harms an individual to be able to engage in that kind of media. A way to signal that it's about you, like some sort of tag. Some kind of dog whistle. What do I do with this? Do I just fill that up as normal? I guess so, huh? Bit ziggy zaggy. I don't know if I like that. Wait. No, that's meant to be observers. Sometimes I forget that other, like, famous slash celebrity concepts, like, people don't bother monitoring anything that's ever said because I'm so streamer pilled that when I was writing my Letterboxd reviews, in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, but what if the actor sees this and then they think like that they're doing a bad job? They're not doing that. Tom Holland isn't reading Letterboxd reviews. If I was in a movie, I'd be reading the Letterboxd reviews. I think this goes here. Yeah, this is, and because I'm content creator pilled, because I'm a content creator, my brain can't help but lump in the concepts of celebrities to be like, oh, I sure do hope Tom Holland doesn't see XYZ, as if he'd care. We actually need a few more observers. I thought I was done, but thankfully we have a smidge enough to make 2. I don't think that's enough. Oh, I have a little bit more cobblestone. Hold on. 5. I think that's enough. You absolutely should be able to use deep slate, cobble deep slate, where cobblestone can be for contraptions. There we go. Done. Let's keep it moving. I talk about this a lot, about the concept of like age, like content creators being perceived as old or young because the internet is so like, you'll reach like 25 and people will be like, ancient, that's ancient, you know? But I think it was like really telling because there was a interview that Tom recently did with Himesh Patel. And at one point, Himesh goes like, comments on the fact that like Tom must be 3, and Tom goes like, no, I'm 22. And Himesh goes, so basically 3. And it made me laugh because like in the acting world, being young isn't a virtue. Like, if you are new to the scene and you are like 25 or younger, you are viewed by other actors as baby, little baby. But in the streamer scene, if you're 24 or up, you're seen as ancient. And I can only imagine what it's been like for Tom shifting from a internet-based like media platform to a more traditional media sense, and having that like power shift happen in real time. Turning 25 means you have to get hobbies and look into a nice office chair. True. I was so confused because I'm definitely not. It's I think it's gotten better. No, it's not gotten better. Who am I kidding? No, Twitch is still, the Twitch MCYT space is still like aggressively like teenage pilled to the point where you'll still get called old if you're like not 18 to 20. The only reason I perceive it as being quote unquote better is because I'm no longer, I'm using the wrong pick. Whoops. I'm in Sheffield now, so I don't hear it anymore. So already know that when I go to uni in September, they're going to call me Unc. It'll happen. It'll happen. Okay, I actually need to go and grab a shulker box. And I don't think I fully clocked how much better it had gotten until we did the late night chat sesh at the subathon, when 28-year-old Owen goes, "Hey man, it's happening soon." And I'm like, "Huh? What's going on?" And then he's like, "Close to 30. And I'm like, "Oh, I don't care. What are you talking about? That's like so nothing burger." But like, I can tell, I'd completely forgotten that it was like weighing heavy as a 28-year-old on my mind that I was turning 30 soon. And then after being in Sheffield for more than like a few months at a time, to go from that to being like, who cares? It's very interesting to see my priorities shift so drastically. You know that, I think I've said this before on stream, but there's like an essence of what used to happen a lot back in the day is people would do those videos of, I took a picture of myself every day from the year for 10 years kind of thing. And then enough people did that to the point where it wasn't really viewed as like a crazy thing to do anymore. But I was around on the internet back when it was a cool thing to do and it was like novel. And it was something that I'd always been like, man, I really want to do something like that, but I feel like I've missed my chance now. Obviously, the best time to start is the best time to start is 5 years ago. The second to best time to start is now, kind of thing. Pickaxe, it's good. Don't worry. Chill, you're good. It's good. It's good. But I think the talking to myself every year, talking to my past self, is a good pickaxe. I'll be sad if I ever lost it. Is that for me? No, we don't need to fix it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, that should do. Okay, we should be getting there now. I still want to start mine. Second best time to start is now. I don't always like that saying. The whole, like, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree was now. Because, actually, I think, and again, I'm repeating record here because I've said this before. The second best time to plant a tree was 9 years, 355 days ago. 364 days ago, even. And then the third best time to plant a tree was 9 years, 363 days ago. The second best time to plant a tree was not now. That's like the 10,000th best time to plant a tree. I don't know that saying. Well, like, you know, if there's something that you can do to make your future life better, you should do it as soon as possible because you will reap the benefits sooner. That's what it's trying to say. It's trying to be like, if you want a tree, the best time to plant it was in the past. And then in order for you to not lose hope over that, it's meant to be hope core. Like, oh yeah, okay, I should do it now. It's like then, yeah, better late than never kind of vibe. It then goes, second best time to start is now. But being too literal with it will ruin it. Because the second best time to do it is not now. It was a day after 10 years ago. Okay, we need to drop this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need this. And then I think we have some quartz. Yeah. And then this. That should be enough. I genuinely don't think we need any more observers after that. I do think that is the end of it. It reminds you can change the thing. Yeah. Should. Should. What did Jennifer Lopez say again? I think it was... Peter! Just a bunch. Or is that Jennifer Lawrence? Oh, wait, that's Jennifer... My man. I'm pretty certain they're the same person. Jennifer Lewis? My bad. There's no such thing as Jennifer Lewis. You're being ridiculous. From Family Guy? Jennifer Lawrence was in Family Guy? Okay. This. Stop. No. No, I won't. I'm having fun. How many Jennifers do you know? Wee, fun flip. Bam, 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 up. Do 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 do. You know what's a great movie? The Sheep Detective. I thought it was going to be slop, but it was genuinely touching. I need to write a review on it. The world won't be the same unless I write a review on The Sheep Detective on Letterboxd. Orange Juice TV on Letterboxd, by the way. I'm becoming that guy. It is on Amazon Prime. And you know what else is on Amazon Prime? A free Twitch sub, which you can give to me for free if you have Amazon Prime. That's right, we're running it back to 2021. You can get ad-free viewing, access to over 20 emotes. You're welcome for that time. You can invoice me later. It's great here. What a day. What a day. And we are burning through these bulbs. Go on, somebody else do it. I can't be bothered. Oh, I'm drowning. Well, you know, you could do like we're burning through these bulbs. You know, like me when I have a really inefficient bulb. I figured someone was going to do it. That's where my brain went, but I couldn't be bothered to do it. Me when my bulb breaks. That's bad. So this technically needs to be an observer. Me when I really hate garlic. No, it should have been me when I really like garlic, but I'm a dreadful cook. Oh man. Alright, let's hop over here. Group effort. Okay. Home stretch. Oh, lads, what a day. Oh, this one's really deep. It's okay, we have like 5 stacks. We're never going to need to make another bowl again. A bowl? A bulb. Me when I discover plates. I'm so tired. Sometimes you can let it rest. No, I have to always be on. This, no. Okay, the TV. What? Okay. I think the last thing we need to do is... Do the bulbs go here? Or do they go in? Why would they... They definitely go here. Why are there like two things here? Like, what are these meant to connect to? To the creative world. Bit ominous. Oh my gosh, Adult Swim from that one TikTok I made. Okay, do we have a corner piece? Oh, that looks, yeah, that makes sense. Levers. I feel like we've just like unearthed a fossil. This thing's ancient. Almost ancient as One Piece. Or White Pine. Okay. Cobblestone and sticks. Can you waterlog a lever? I'm pretty certain you can. White pine. Flip it around. Mick and Mitch. All right, let's do this. Last push. This is it. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna. Ah! Why did he Freddy Fazbear me? What? Alright, here we go. This is it. You know what? We're doing it. It's happening. Sploinky time. It's that part of the stream. We are on the home stretch. Ooh. Brother, ooh. Okay. And yeah, but like nobody's business. Dreadful. Just sitting there all proud like we wouldn't find it.
Guys, I just came up with this thing called amnesia. Thoughts?
I did have one, but... Up. Oh, Owen. and then the sitcom outro music plays. What is my sitcom outro music? I get knocked down and I get up again. Nah, it doesn't really fit. Sleepy time. This is the music I play when I go to sleep. Luan hates it. I literally get into bed and go, you ready? And this is just blasting Seinfeld music. Seinfeld would be good. I just blast it. Like a rocket ship, I'm taking off. Off to dreamland. Making me dizzy. Sorry. I got too into it. Okay, good. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Scott will be like, I just didn't think that it was going to come to this. And oh wait, I wish I knew Scott's intro music off the top of my head. I need to have that soundboarded one day for when he's here. And be like, well, that's the end of stream chat. And then play it. Dancing through the sphere. Is that what it's called? It's not on Spotify. What a shame. It's custom? Oh. Look at this guy here with his custom music. He says having custom bit alerts that were made by a composer. I'm very excited to be working with Linked Winters again. They composed the music for Pantheon. It's very cool. They do a great job. Oop. Composed isn't like created. We don't have an orchestra. That would be insane. Yo, huge news. We're working with LinkedIn. Would Hades hire you? Find out now. Get a free LinkedIn survey review platform thing. I don't know. Buzzword. By using code POW. I'm sure you'll be up for it. I actually can't stand LinkedIn. It's just such a dreadful site. Okay, we've done it on that side. Is it done on this side? Yep. I think this is it. I think we did it. Light's just looking real low. That's all done. Wait, hang on. What is that? Fine. It's fine. We have it to spare. What's that over there? Honestly, yeah, the realm would have been better as a live action series, because then I could have done a bunch of magic tricks and actually been like, I'm not a comedian, but I can play the fool. I don't have the wit of a jester, but I do have the hobbies and skills and the foolishness of one. Entertainer, not a comedian. Yeah. I thought we were out of bulbs for a second then. I was about to lose my mind. What's this over here? Is this another... Oh! Glad you have hobbies. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay. That's all locked up. How's it looking over here? Fine. It's looking fine. What's good? What you got in your hand there? Some stone. Nice try. Lovely. This looks so weird, this area from the inside. Hang on, what's that? Whoa. Boom.
Eyes I made.
Nice. Quick laser check. Guys want a laser check? I didn't mean to send that. It worked out quite well. Laser check. Why isn't it doing the sounds? Oh. No laser? What is going on up there? Oh man, never mind. I think that's it though. I don't think there's any more to do. Like, okay, if we're going to be technical about it, there's this little patch here which we should fill in with just something. But I think we can do that when we do this ecosystem. But like all the observers and all the bulbs are done. I could go in and turn all the bulbs on. We'll do that another day. But from an outside perspective, the corner on the cliff up there. How's my light looking? It's fine. I think all of these little gaps now have observers and... Oh, thank you. I'm assuming that I filled this in, yeah. You missed a single one in the other corner? Surely not. Yeah, me and my void block. Me and my void block go way back. Me and my air void block. Huh. That's really weird. I'm going to think about it too much. I kind of don't want to break it. Oops. No. The heck? Oh, oops. Up. Up. Almost. Up. It's a lunar thing. We're going to relog in a second. I want to see if it will survive a restart. I don't think it will, personally. But it's cool anyway. So you're saying I missed one over here? Oh no, there's just all of this over here. Etc. Yes, I got to do that as well. Up. Oops. Oh, oops. I'm not getting that one back. That's never getting back. Was not quick enough. Hi, Mercury. Oh, good night, Mercury. Okay. Ow. Ah. 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 Okay. So you're saying I missed one more? I don't... Where? That's all done. That one's good. At that corner on the bits that go up and down, looking east. That's very specific. I'll try my best. Okay, you're saying back at that corner on the bits that go up and down, looking east. This? Wow, good spot. Okay. Now I think it's like a worse version of Mumbo's left the diamonds under here thing. Right, let's do the fun bit. Which is seeing how much anvilage we got. I left one netherrack on the cliff corner. You mean, the like weird skybox one? No actual netherrack? Wait, what? Wait, is that... Oh no, it's changed back. Wait, did it? Ah, sad days. Sorry guys, it was fun while it lasted. Here. And here. Okay, now we will do the anvils. Pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think it'll be enough, but it's definitely a good stab at the growing amount that we are collecting over time. Anvils. Do this. A whopping 5. I mean, it's just incredible what you could achieve. See if we can get last little bit of value from this. Yeah, that's all. Okay, we got a little over 1 stack. Elytra will break soon. This is true. Alright, here we go. Let's see how far this can take us. I think we're over this way. It's now just the straight run all the way up there. Plus these. Galaxy! Thank you very much for the 38 months. Here we go for tier 3, 38. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I know it's a bit quiet. There we go. Well, it got us from there to here. Yay! A good dent in the mountain that is the monorail. Let's see who we can raid into. Jojo Solos is live, so we're going to be raiding into Jojo Solos. I will be live again tomorrow. We will be doing more of the same. I will see you there or not. It's up to you. Bye, 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 bye. Thanks for checking me out. It was a good time. I had a nice time. Good stream. We got lots done. Thank you again for the shirt. PO Box. I think there's a link or something to it. I don't know. But otherwise, VOD's coming out and more Pantheon work happening in the meantime. Bye, 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 bye.
Made this new thing called Amnesia. What do we think?
That's a good joke. It'd be funny if everybody like repeated that.